Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Evil Genius 2, where it seems that the southern Anvil provinces here, our heat has reset, the lockdown has ended and our heat has dropped. So the two agents who were stealing and selling rare fish have been arrested and are not coming home, but we can set some new stuff up here. So what do we have access to? We have access to heat reduction. That doesn't really seem like where we're at. Look how low that bar is. Let's just get some more money. So $10,000 from this or 20 from this. A 30 heat gain would not put us back in lockdown, so it feels like that's what we ought to do. An underground fighting ring in a small round tent? Oh, okay. Bring the yurt. Okay, I get it. Yeah, absolutely. Get me dollars. I know they're not coming home. That's fine. Listen, they're all gonna go live better lives on a big farm upstate, and I won't hear anything else. Alright, so we still have... actually, I should have checked. We do still have those other operations running, right? Down here in this region... recently completed Bronze Stars... But yes, a scheme running currently. Is there a way to just, like, jump real fast from here to my currently running scheme? No, but, like, we can, if you look at the screen, you can just see it on the map. Still, I would sort of like it if there was a button for, like, here's the schemes that are being run out of this criminal network. And then, what are we doing up here? Something, I'm sure. Oh, yes, money. Stealing money. Tartarus sauce. Okay, I should be reading the names of the schemes. Clearly, that's part of the whole deal they're setting up. So, we have, ahead of us, a couple of side stories, right? We'll learn more about the different types of... minions here. What is a casino without mindless flunkies looking after your every whim while you pursue wealth in a haphazard manner? That sort of sounds like what we're doing, honestly. It just so happens this island is crawling with flunkies in yellow jumpsuits. Dress them smartly, call them valets, teach them how to carry luggage and play roulette, and teach them how to cheat. Yeah, so definitely a thing I remembered from the first game was that you could get your cover operation up and actually running and be making money off of it that way. I think that'd probably be a good thing to work on.
Another group of agents. Can't a genius with a dubious criminal past purchase an exotic lair in peace anymore?
Oh, right. Also, if it's actually running, it's more functional as cover. I guess we should care about that as well.
It's probably all the helicopters. They'll be wondering what we're doing out here.
That's why I chose this location. It has the perfect cover operation, even if it is abandoned.
I think the problem is that it's abandoned, boss. Not many people visit an abandoned... anything.
Well, what about people trying to make content for their, haunted space YouTube channels? Also, look at the size of the belts we give them. Is that cost effective? I'm just saying, that's like a lot of fabric.
For once, you make a good point. Very well. Hire some staff. Dress them well. Teach them to cheat at roulette.
Many objectives require you to send different types of minions to run special schemes. Let's go to the world stage to get started.
I feel like we don't have to teach the minions to cheat at roulette. If you're going to cheat at roulette, that's the thing you do at, like, the mechanical level, right? They just need to be able to run the table, and the table can do the rest for them, I would think.
One of the highlighted schemes is near one of your criminal networks. You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an alternative.
So if we did this, we'll cause another 10 heat in the region. I mean, that doesn't look like a problem. Yeah, okay. Who doesn't love a high-end bathhouse? Apparently the parking attendant at this one is something of a character. Low morals, no scruples, that kind of thing. Okay, sounds like our kind of person. Pick them up and make a clean getaway. Yes, please go and do that. We're going to have to bail on one of these money-making schemes. It may as well be this one. And I guess the minions we had on that are just, just gone. We tell them to run off. Oh no, sorry, not cancel, like leave this screen is what I meant. Okay. Or I guess we don't need to leave the screen, we just need to unpause the game. I'm sure he'll want us to be here. So we have minions coming out. We're getting very close to having completed this optional objective.
Research has been paused.
Research is paused because... Because why? because there's no person currently at the research thing, probably. We do have 2 scientists, right? Maybe we need more scientists. I'm gonna up this number by 1. Hopefully we can keep this thing running 100% of the time. I think that would be nice. Oh, still not used to the way the camera works here. Alright, so we have... Here comes the helicopter. There go the minions.
Your minions have kidnapped a specialist. Once they're in a holding cell, you can choose to interrogate them.
It is critical that we learn the secrets of valeting, and this is definitely not a thing you could just look up on the internet. We're gonna have to do it this way. This is the only way that we know how to get information. We're living very much sort of within our genre. So we're working on a research project. We'll try to interrogate an agent at some point. Train guards. Could this be maybe more specific? How many guards do I need? Because I feel like we definitely have trained guards. Oh, also.
Select the holding cell and then select escort prisoner. After that,
we don't have a thing
select
running here
the
anymore.
Interrogation device. For now, that's the interrogation chair.
It does feel like we should probably lower heat in the area. So this is a really, really fast heat reduction that also doesn't cost any workers, but it does eat a bunch of money. Or we could do this one, which is going to eat workers and take time. The Gummisher. Everybody knows that moody vigilantes help pay the bills. So our plan is to spread some urban legends about a maladjusted gum salesman taking down criminals in a city. This sounds like a Silver Age DC character to me. Yeah, go ahead and launch the scheme. 3 workers is... What does it cost to hire a worker? It can't possibly be $10,000. Or, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be 10,000, but like... It won't even show me the number. There's no way that hiring 3 workers costs us more than $10,000, though, right? So let's go ahead and commit 3 workers to this one. Get out there, nuke my heat, and let's get back to making money as quickly as we can. Alright, you need to get... There we go. Escort prisoner to this thing.
New optional objective available.
Alright, they'll figure that out, presumably. Learn the ways of the valets. We got a new optional objective available, which is probably train some valets. Nope, it's just do schemes and stuff. Well, I'm working on it. So we're doing okay on money. We're not doing so hot on power. I should probably build some more power stuff. Man, I'll tell you what we need is more efficient power buildings. I just need, I need stuff that can produce a larger amount of total power. Oh, we've unlocked some decor items. We can make this a really slick power station, but I don't know that there's a lot of benefit to doing so necessarily. Here, we'll just build another pair of power plants for the moment, and we'll have to come up with a real, a longer-term solution here at some point. Because we are really not getting a ton of power per, block of space with this strategy. Do I want to start putting down another one of these? We could be running more... Now that we have a little bit more money, we could be running more operations. What else do we have access to here? Barracks, mess hall, infirmary, sure, vault. We're certainly not having a problem with stacking up too much money. And then cover operation stuff. Yeah, I do guess that cover operation stuff is pretty important, although probably not until we finish this. I think I am going to have... I'm going to have them construct a little bit more space in our control room. And let's build some more of these things. Wait, did that not place? There we go. Okay, we'll go big here. Alright, the research is getting researched. The interrogation is continuing apace.
Has given us their secrets.
Interrogation has revealed to us how to build new training furniture. Build the new item in your training room.
What a weird sentence. What a thing to say. Alright, so a valet trainer is probably... We're not even going to be able to fit this in here. Okay, I guess we can put it, in the middle of the room. It's pretty not ideal, though. You know what? Let's dig out a little bit more space here. We clear this out, and then maybe, like, can I convert this space too? I guess we don't have to convert these two. Except that it won't let me keep them hallway. Because if we do that, then we can put the valet trainer there, right? No, actually, it's just a little bit too wide, and we can't change that room type, those tiles, because they're necessary for the food stuff to function. So, let's see. I could put a valet trainer all the way over to here, which means we could sit down another one of them right there. Ooh, those are not cheap.
Research has been...
You're probably going to like, move
Nothing
over
is
slightly.
certain but my success.
Okay, and also the fact that you're going to have to move over slightly. Alright, get that body bag out of there. Well, I mean, things are going.
Research has resumed.
Having watched enough of the game in fast motion, at normal speed seems ridiculously slow. Alright, so we'll build some valet stuff. We are absolutely going to have to research more ability to dig. More digging is probably coming up next, after we complete this.
Research has been paused.
Head to the minion training
did they
screen
build-
to request some advanced minions.
Oh, they built the first valet thing before they built the new power stuff. Although, actually, I bet we're going to need...
Yes.
I'm going to have her run
Let's
over here and
proceed.
prioritize this stuff. Let's make sure that it is clear to everyone that this is important.
Because I said so.
Request the amount of this specialist you want in your lair. Your minions will always try to keep to this number. Your
How
workers
many-
will start to train automatically. They'll learn faster if another minion is able
It's
to
a
teach them.
it's a little bit of a bummer that dismissing that guy doesn't stop his voice line. How many of these do you think we need? Let's say 4. We have a lot of casino space, I feel like. So we'll try that. But yeah, this is the power level that we're looking at. Okay, we do have both of these installed, so we're all good on power for the moment. We're not going to increase our power draw anymore for a minute. Oh, and I guess now that we have those things up, we should definitely build some more broadcast centers. So, where do we want to do it? Let's put a big one. I mean, did we figure out if it's helpful to have stuff going down where their HQ is? It doesn't seem to have any obvious indication of like it being harmful or helpful at the moment. So, I guess I'm going to keep putting down my broadcast centers in the places where the HQs are in the hopes that we will be able to mess with them later. Where is your HQ? All the way up. All the way up here. Patriot have a number of standard outposts in this region. Ah, research facilities. Okay. So this gives you an idea of different mission types that are going to spawn. That's interesting. We probably do care about research facilities, actually. Alright, so we'll run those out. Are we working on... Okay, we did do that. That's good. And then, yeah, we're working on this stuff. We don't actually need to think about hiring more minions, right? This will just happen automatically. I do wish that it had a progress tracker on it. Oh, no, it does. It's just not visible when you're mousing over it. That's maybe the worst time for it to not be visible. But yeah, it's getting done. Train 5 guards. Okay. Train 5 guards is probably going to take a little while. Alright, so we got people running out. Once they're out, we can lay down some jobs.
To ensure your cover operation is perceived as legitimate, you need some activities for your guests to use. Request some roulette tables to be built in your cover operations.
I hope we can use all of the stuff that's already built there. But yeah, I feel like it is very important that we learn better digging. Power stuff is also obviously pretty important, but like, better digging. Boy, that's expensive.
Research has begun.
Okay, we're going to need that for sure. And then we're probably actually going to have to chill out for a little while. We do not have a lot of money for placing objects right now. But these are only 500 each. Reduces the skill of agents. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, no one knows except for me, because obviously they're fixed. Why would they not be fixed? Alright, well, let's, like, let's put one, I guess, over here. Just really tuck them in the corner. It does want me to have 2. Sure, let's just put down 2 for right now. We'll figure out stuff later.
Strains their resolve and reduces the time they have to find suspicious activity in your lair before heading back to their HQ.
Okay, so we can also place... This stuff slows resolve drain. So we wouldn't want to put a lot of that in. The chair doesn't do anything. The chair's just there for looks. Alright. Let's just confirm that. Who are these people? Who are these people who are just walking around? Just tourists who have come here. So yeah, we do still have tourists coming here to look at the abandoned casino. I assume, like I said, they're all filming vlogs all of the time. I guess I just kind of assume that about everybody.
Another experiment requires my attention.
We're gonna come over here and prioritize the hell out of research. Always be researching.
Bossy.
Am I helping with this? Am I speeding it up? I don't know. Okay, are these things set up? One of them is set up. So, we are definitely in a place where we could use some more cash. So we could do that yurt thing down here. One of our minions has secretly gotten far too into beekeeping. But the product is so good, we should take it over and sell it for ourselves. So, that's a huge amount of money. We have no heat in this region currently, right? Yeah, absolutely commit 6 workers to this. Oh, I know they're not coming home. Don't worry, it's the best thing for everybody. And then we're still waiting on... Yep, we're still waiting on that. We just have a lot of need for outgoing people. Are we keeping up with our hiring? Oh, hire now is, like, actually very expensive. But the auto hire, I'm assuming, costs nothing, right?
We have picked up some movement
investigators.
near your lair.
Yeah,
Keep
the
an
auto
eye
hire
out for
costs nothing.
incoming agents.
God, I really love the style of the UI and stuff. Are we sure? Maybe they're incoming, right? Let's just make sure. Just a totally normal tourist. Is he? Oh, look at the paintings and posters on the wall. This place is kind of lovely, actually. All right, nobody's like in the base or anything. I feel like now that we have 4 guard posts, is 4 guards enough? Because we're gonna have a guard run to each post, right? I think. And then do we still want some to be running around free? Maybe it's a good idea for us to increase our guard density. Just like a little
this
bit.
Agent for distract. This will ensure your minions remove the offending agent with as little commotion as possible.
Diego Dane. Well, he really showed up looking like an agent.
I want you to distract that intruder, if you can find them.
Alright, yeah, do
Minions
some
will escort
valet
any unwanted
stuff.
guests to a safe spot within your cover operations.
And presumably our valet minions will get right on that. Let's go ahead and set up an operation over here. So 20,000. Well, I mean, let's do the one that makes the most money, right? We don't have any research operations available yet. You mean to tell me that despite their name, golden delicious apples aren't made of gold? Whatever, let's steal them and watch the market crumble. Is that a joke? It's, the way that's written, it seems like they think they're doing humor, I guess, because you could, like a cobbler, maybe? I don't know. I don't know, I think they forgot to put part of the joke in there. Alright, so we're making lots of money. Who exactly... Can I see an agent that is assigned to do this, or we're just... Okay, whatever, we're just waiting. You have a strong right hook. Kapow. I wonder, like, again... I wonder if these traits actually do anything. This one seems like it would, right? This person is probably better at fighting. I'm perfectly fine with a lot of the traits just being flavor text, though. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Alright, so the fellow is coming in here. Maybe I should have put tables closer to the entrance? Well, whatever. My agents will see him soon enough. Maybe we should have cameras or something. Maybe that's a thing I can do. Yeah, there's a security camera thing here, and we do not have any. Because we haven't gotten the ability to do that. Get him. Distract him. Offer goods and services to him in a way that's very confusing. He desperately wants him to step aside. But she's got all these finger guns. Hey, you look like a lawman. You should probably inspect these. Okay. Just doing good work. So all we need is for this person to run out of resolve. This is just a random tourist with 73 tourist skill, I guess? 73 skill at tourism. Do you need to, like, recover before you can do a confusion thing again? Maybe. I think it would help a lot if we had security cameras and stuff. Construct more lockers in your barracks. I would love to do that. I will absolutely consider that, because we should definitely have more barracks, but I kind of think I want to hold off on major construction until after the digging research is done, because, like... Ooh, it is taking a while, though, huh? Because, like, we definitely want to expand through larger amounts of heavier rock, but I guess here it wouldn't be such a big deal. Like, we do have this area. Yeah, we do have this whole area that we can expand into. What is on this white... Okay, whatever. Do we, in fact, need more workers? Honestly, probably not. We're having a hard time even staying at capacity now. I guess it's not a big immediate issue. So does your resolve tick down over time, or it looks like no. It looks like it only decreases when we take an action to actively decrease it. Well, hopefully he'll walk over here and another one of the valets will grab him. Hey, y'all, look, a thing. Look, a guy. A guy who is your current job. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This seems bad. Hi, you're not allowed to be in there. Yeah, this is a restricted area, sir. Alright, the guard will march him out to the casino, and maybe he's getting, like, kicked out of the building? Oh, he's got another icon above his head now, but I don't know what it is. Zooming in doesn't help. The little tag doesn't increase in size. Well, his resolve is zeroed out, so I guess that icon is probably just him leaving. I mean, okay. They walked him out. That works, right? That counts. It wasn't a valet who did it. Is that going to matter? Probably not. Probably it's fine.
New main objective available.
Once a minion's morale has fallen to critical levels, they'll need to relax in the staff room.
A staff room. A staff room we could dig, I think, through on the other side of this room, probably. I think that would be okay. So let's corridor a little bit. Just create a little bit of space here. We definitely need to make sure that there's gap for wall. And then, yeah, we'll dig, like... How much staff room do I need? 64 tiles at least. Let's do... you know what? Yeah, let's just do the minimum, because...
EGTV will fill their day with shows
money.
where the villains always win. Ideal for that quick pick-me-up.
Sure, can't you see how being forced to view corporate propaganda would really increase your morale at work? As a person who literally had to do that, let me tell you, that's totally the effect it has, and definitely not the exact opposite. Okay, so we're just supposed to get rid of this stuff. They cannot be salvaged. The only reason they can be sold is because they still have coins in them. Fair enough. How do I... Where's the button for that? Is it... Right-clicking on it doesn't... Okay, there we go. Yeah, alright, I'll sell all this stuff. We are actually pretty close to, The optional objective is not increasing when I do that. Seems like it ought to be. Yeah, I wonder if that's, Oh, because I didn't confirm it, maybe. Yeah, I have to give them the orders. I can't do stuff. I can just tell my minions to do stuff. Alright, well, we don't desperately need the cash right now. Let's go ahead and spend some money. Wow, look at the aesthetic of this place. So what kind of stuff can we put in the staff room? Just the TV watching station, actually, and it takes up quite a lot of room. Wow, this is like... this is extremely the minimum functional size for this space. Alright, well...
A minion will always attempt to rest before their morale becomes critical. If their morale
That's
drops
good.
this low, it can mean they've been talking with agents or tourists.
You know what? Agents, I understand. Why would talking with tourists lower their morale?
Objective complete.
Okay, this stuff should be expensive. I want to try to run some money out here so that we can claim this optional objective and not just go over the top. But it looks like we're actually doing really well on income for the moment. And we've managed to hit our minion limit, actually. Now that we're... Like, we don't need to be sending people out on missions constantly, because all the missions we are working on are, like, very slow. Although, actually... So we don't have a mission active here, then, do we? It says scheme running. Where's the marker? Oh, the marker's all the way on the right side of the area. Okay. So yeah, I suppose we could, with all of this money, increase the size of the barracks a little bit. Let's see about some of that. I mean, we can definitely at least do this for right now, and then we can fill in some more space over here later. So if I do that, then I ask you to move these lockers back to here. Then we can put up some new lockers. And honestly, the beds are not... We're not at bed capacity anyway, so I don't feel the need to put in more beds just yet. We're doing fine on beds. So we can throw some lockers over here, and then once we can dig out the space a little bit better, we can put in more lockers along that wall. Yeah, there we go. Let's just make some more space for you guys.
If you want more minions.
I know, I'm working on it. The digging research is going pretty quickly.
Research has been paused.
Excellent! Your valets are here to make sure your cover operations remain as convincing as possible. Don't forget about this important side of your empire. Collect the completed side story to continue your world domination.
I do love to continue my world domination. Also, do the lockers require power? Is that the problem that we're having right now? I think it might be. So first of all, just go ahead and grab that while we're at it. You must complete the currently active side story. Did I not? Oh, that's the technician side story. Sorry. I don't know how that got selected. Okay, collect reward.
It shouldn't be. Do you know what we need you to do?
Carry luggage, open doors. I also play a mean game of Baccarat.
That's impossible. Nobody understands the rules to Baccarat.
Do you cheat? I hope so. I have no luggage, all my doors are automatic, and I don't have time for losers. And smile. Make them think there's nothing going on back here.
Wow. Check out the enthusiasm.
Our lair is getting busy. Just one more side story to go.
Okay, well, power is an issue. Let's go ahead and dig out some space sideways here, I guess, and we'll try to expand things. So for right now, these are 6 by... What is this, a 6 by 3? If I click on the item, does it tell me the size of the footprint? It doesn't. Okay, but yes, 6 by 3. I guess I can just... It looks like I could just lay in more generators, right? Okay. You know what? That's fine. Not up against the wall here, though. Yeah, just do this for right now, and we'll figure out more space later, after we're better at digging. Alright, oh, I should probably start that other side story, huh?
Are you responsible for the state of this room? Is that computer supposed to be giving off sparks?
Yes, boss. That's how we know it's turned on.
There are other there are other ways to do that.
It looks broken to me. Don't you repair these things?
We try, but it hurts. The sparks, you see.
It's fair.
I can't rule the world from a ramshackle lair with hunker-junk equipment. Kidnap a specialist, interrogate them, find out how to repair these things.
I feel like I could just handle a lot of this personally. Although I guess that's sort of against the
Require
idea,
you to
right?
send different types of minions to run special schemes.
Okay.
Let's go to the world stage to get started.
So we need to bail on one of our money
highlighted
schemes.
Is near one of your criminal networks. You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an
Oh, shoot.
alternative.
All right, we gotta let the new generator get installed. But yeah, we can bail on this thing because all it's doing is lowering our heat in the area, and we're very clear on that. When is that generator gonna get done? Do I need to go back there? No,
Research
never
has
mind.
resumed.
Everything's fine. Alright, so while we're waiting on that, I mean, I don't feel like I need to be doing anything else, really. I think everything's sort of working as well as we could hope for it to be working. So there's a whole bunch of the next level of stone really close by here. We can definitely expand the power area that way, but also we should just get better power buildings. That might be a good thing to do next. And now that we have 2 entire roulette tables, look how excited everybody is to come here and gamble.
Your minions have kidnapped a specialist. Once they're in a holding cell, you can choose to interrogate them.
They'll get there presently. Hold on a second. Let's install some more stuff in the thing here. So, weaponized minion karaoke skills to drive the agents away. I feel like we probably want to do this stuff. I guess the question is, do you want to do this stuff close to the entrance to the base so that agents who get near your base will get distracted? Or do you want to put it far away from the entrance to the base so that your valets will tend to lead the agents away while doing stuff, while trying to convince them to do other things? I honestly don't know which of those is the right play. Let's go ahead and sell all this stuff. I do see that we're at 100% vault. Don't worry, we're gonna commit some money here. So yeah, let's install a stage show area up here. I'm gonna hope that this causes the valets to lead the agents away. Baccarat table, blackjack for people who can only count to 9. My impression was that Baccarat was like very complicated. Is that not the case? Is this like a game for children? You know what? That's fine. We'll put one here. What else do we got? We got a casino door. Ooh, cocktails. Does it matter really where this... probably not. Okay, we'll just put in some cocktail bars in these little alcoves that seem to be perfectly purpose-built for them. How weird. It's almost like they were created by the same person. I'm going to install another stage, another floor show area over here. We're gonna split the difference. We're gonna see what our valets do, given the option. That is going to require some power, though. So let's, I guess, also... I mean, I could probably just put down some more generators in here. Again, I don't really want to make any big changes to the power area before... This feels like it's definitely violating some regulations or something. Are we going to be able to move around in here if I put this down there? It doesn't feel like a thing that is safe to do. Whatever. 2 more should probably be sufficient, right? I think the additional power draw from the things I just said to do was 9 points, so 1 generator should cover that. And then we are going to need to install a secondary vault, or maybe a larger vault that will become the primary vault, in fact. Alright, is that technician back yet? No, not yet. We're getting there. We're spending money. It's actually very easy to cap the vault that we have now.
We've got a new prisoner.
Select the holding cell, and then select escort prisoner.
Alright, somebody do this
After
thing.
that, select the interrogation device. For now, that's the interrogation chair.
Our infirmary is still very sad.
intruder has given us their secrets.
Interrogation has revealed to us how to build new training furniture. Build the new item in your training room.
We might wait. This research is just about done, and we can dig out a slightly bigger area here in a second. And then we're just sitting there with a full vault. Terrible stuff. Okay, so. What's up next? So I need one more Tier 1 research project to unlock, and it doesn't have to be projects in the same area. Our two different Tier 1 projects in two different places are contributing to this. So, the computer console allows the generation of intel while being worked on by minions. Intel is crucial for advanced world domination. That sounds very important. Minion stuff. It might be a good idea to get good at capturing enemies. I'm sure you get intel from this as well, right? Increased genius stats, increased henchman stats. Trap stuff I'm not immediately concerned about. Better doors? Stronger than a muscle minion, but just as easily fooled. Effective against saboteurs, but rogues can bypass it with ease. Oh, the enemy agents have types. Right, they have, like, classes. Okay, that's interesting. Well, the intel thing sounds like it's probably going to be critical, so we may as well just go ahead and start that. And that'll be the thing that we get to get us on the way toward better power. And then... yeah, we'll worry about this in a second. Hold on. Let me put our new digging technology to use. So, we can now dig... yeah, these tiles, but not those tiles, and eventually we'll get through a lot more of those. Well, let's just go ahead and expand this space considerably. And I guess this wall is almost certainly going to remain right where it is, so we may as well just put down the new trainers there. And I'm going to leave a bunch of open space. I'm sure we'll need it for something later. And then over here, we could dig out, and I suppose may as well, dig out all of this space. Move this thing back up against the wall. Throw another locker in there. And I think that doing that will accomplish another side objective, right? That was the number of lockers we needed. It does look like we're getting pretty close to bed capacity. I'm sure I can just put beds... No, beds have to go against the wall. Shoot. Apparently I can install a bed here without it being a problem. Yeah, I guess let's do that. Confirm.
Not enough rockets to support your current minion count.
Yeah, I'm working on it. She's mad because I moved that locker over slightly. I like the little bits of decor that they put in places that you're not actively using. It makes the space feel a little bit more, like, lively and natural. I really dig a lot of... pretty much everything, honestly, that's going on with the aesthetics. Alright, why are these people all... their smarts are very depleted. They're missing a lot of smarts. I guess this work is very draining, and then they have to go to bed afterward. So... optionals. Right, didn't we need... no, I think we need even more lockers than the ones we've just put up. Well, whatever, we'll get there. It's not like we're desperate for the cash. Okay, for the moment, just continue. Make sure you're pushing hard on that research. Research is the most important thing. Do we have 2 regions where we're not currently doing anything? Is that why I have a glowing 2 over here? Scheme running. Here we're clear. We ran out there as well. And this scheme is still running, but we're going to have to do something about that heat level soon. So I guess let's start by reducing heat out here. Are all heat reduction operations 50? It looks like they are all 50. So we can just turn the power off on their underground train network. That seems like a pretty okay way to slow them down. But this is the one that costs workers, and I think that's still probably the smarter move, even though we do have lots of money. The fact is, we just have a lot of bodies right now. And then down here, heat is low. May as well make some cash. Here, we'll put somebody on a shorter money-gaining mission while we figure out what else we need. So we are going to have to actually set up some technicians. I don't know how many of these we actually need, frankly. Because again, like our leader, our genius is actually good at repairing things. I think we'll just set it to a couple. It's not like we want to have to pull our genius over every time we need something fixed. Alright, we're doing quite well on... doing quite well on power. We're doing quite well on, like, everything, kind of. Okay, for the moment, I guess we're just waiting. Getting those trainers built and...
Head to the minion
I've already
training
requested.
screen to request some advanced minions.
Yep, that's good technicianing. Listen, if you're working on a device that can't survive being hit a couple of times, the problem is the device, not you.
They'll learn faster if another minion is able to teach them.
Okay, so that's all going. We have some basic stuff happening out here. Uh-oh.
Things always have a tendency to explode, and this leads to fire. Having fire extinguishers nearby is never a bad thing.
Things always have a tendency to explode? I feel like you're accepting some stuff there that we shouldn't necessarily need to accept. Let's make sure we have fire extinguishers.
Can pick up and use a fire extinguisher.
Right. Because of the way I've zoned this area, it's not that easy for us to have fire extinguishers near the power supply, but I feel like we should fix that problem. And then, like, I don't know, over here somewhere? That's probably enough, right? Seems like an important thing, don't get me wrong. Okay, so we'll get all those placed. So, when we were looking at the floor plans and stuff, there were multiple elevations available to us, right? We could see multiple underground levels. I wonder how we accessed the lower levels. Also, where are we not working? Somewhere we are not working. Alright, well we probably ought to go ahead and drop our heat over here. And we're actually pretty close to minion capacity again, so yeah, let's do the one that costs minions. Okay. I feel like a lot of this is under control. We're doing okay. We really are gonna have to just build an extra vault somewhere. As long as it looks like our research space is pretty solid, maybe we could make the next vault, like, out in this area. Let's go ahead and dig that. Vault stuff. So, I'm going to put just a little bit of corridor here, whatever the minimum amount of corridor they will let us have is. It seems like the game likes 4-tile-wide hallways. I don't know if that's actually necessary, but let's just go ahead and do, like, this. And then we'll put a small secondary vault right here. We'll definitely make sure that it has space in it for a big door. I guess this is going to make it pretty hard to expand this room. Well, we'll end up with a second one. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. This is all very normal and fine. Then let's just put in some pallets here. Just a little bit of extra space, because we're having trouble holding all of the success that we're currently earning.
Available.
You can deploy devious traps throughout the corridors of your lair.
It is trap time.
Fend off snooping agents.
So did they give us a trap? They did. Single target trap, ideal for breaking up groups of agents. So, like, what is the area that is covered by this trap? Okay, it's pretty small. But installed right here, it does, in theory, prevent agents from moving further into the base.
Sure
it's also a very silly way of doing that.
To keep all your traps in working order. Traps won't trigger if their durability gets too low.
Okay. Set up some things to keep agents a little bit distracted. We don't even need... The traps don't need to be able to deal with incursions by themselves. They just need to be able to, you know, slow things down and break up their momentum so that our guards have time to get in place and potentially, you know, us, potentially our own body to get in place. Although I guess we did pick the one who doesn't have a rocket launcher, which feels like a real shame.
We have picked up some movement near your lair. Keep an eye out for incoming agents.
Ah yes, it's very important that there be some agents so that we get to test the trap. So we're probably going to want to reconfigure the entrance area to our base pretty significantly once we start getting decent traps.
A scheme has succeeded.
Oh good. I love schemes. And success. So let's see. Down here. Probably should just drop heat again, right? Okay, here come the new agents.
So
hopefully they'll make our way,
some juicy information. Tag them for capture.
Find and capture that intruder. I need
Are we
him
going to be able to
out
do
of
that without shock
Capturing
batons?
agents such as this investigator is a great way of ensuring they don't inform the authorities of your dastardly deeds.
We haven't really done anything that dastardly yet. We stole some fish, I guess? I don't know, that doesn't feel like the kind of thing that a person ought to be in a lot of trouble for. Oh, we could start digging out this area for more base space. Maybe worth considering. Have to install a whole new security system, of course. Alright, now we've tagged you for capture, but as long as you're around a bunch of tourists, I assume my agents or my minions won't actually, like, go for anything here. But we probably need to have a larger number of valets tagged to make sure everything is running at a reasonable pace, because we have lots of things for them to do now. Boy, are you even going to make it to the trap? You're going to get guarded so hard. Maybe for the purposes of the tutorial, the guards will ignore this agent. Alright, who's ready?
Your minions are in combat.
Oh. Well, whatever. We don't need traps. Not with this workforce. Yeah, they're getting it done. Listen, I'm sure we'll have plenty of opportunity to see the traps. My memory of the first game is there's a lot of agents always getting up in your stuff. Actually, she cannot be defeated by combat. There we go. I was gonna say, it seems like maybe she's been made invincible for tutorial purposes, so that she will defeat these minions and hit the trap. But apparently, it just takes a couple of extra strikes once you've got her down to the health floor. So doing this without traps sorta doesn't seem like a thing that is technician relevant, right? Unless we're gonna have a technician service the chair while she's in there. But while we're waiting for this to happen, let's go ahead and up that number of valets. Like I was saying, I think it probably makes sense to have more at this point.
We have captured
So that
an
they can
intruder.
run all the stuff we built.
Select the holding cell and then select escort prisoner. After that, select the interrogation device. For now, that's the interrogation chair.
They're getting a lot of mileage out of that voice line. So yeah, the durability on everything in the base is just slowly ticking down all the time. It's important to make sure we have some technicians running around, I guess. Maybe we should up our technician count. We press there. That's probably not what that's supposed to do.
An intruder
Wow, torturing
has
people is
given
hard
us
work.
their
I need bed.
Being a clever technician is brain-straining work, and this drains smarts. When a minion's smarts drops to critical levels, they'll need to study in the archive.
Okay, that makes sense. A room filled with learning equipment. Feels like it could be over here in this area somewhere, perhaps. So, let's make a little corridor. Do I want this space to be available for the expansion of the power room? Do I want the power room to just run backward? Maybe we just build it off of this little hallway bit we've built over here. I mean,
A
that's
re-educator
technically large
will
enough.
teach your minions everything they need to know about the world and how it works. Greed is good, and so on. A minion will always attempt to rest before their smarts becomes critical. If their smarts is this low, it often means an agent has bamboozled them.
Alright, well, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. So that order was a little bit more than we can currently afford, but we have money coming in constantly. I'm not too worried about it. We have a lot of money coming in constantly, in fact. Alright, so they'll get that done. But I wonder how much longer... Like, there's a lot of tutorial here, right? And granted, there's a lot of concepts. At the rate they're introducing them, it's gonna take a while, but... It does feel like we're maybe gonna be in this tutorial for quite a bit longer. We don't even know what all the room types are yet. Okay, that's continuing apace. We're getting there. We probably have some optional objectives that I can claim, right? Yeah, that'll help with the getting this stuff down.
Fantastic. Your
Also
technicians
this.
will ensure that all of your technical doohickeys stay in perfect working order.
You there, the one in the apron. What is it you do around here?
Me? I repair things, prevent breakages, turn things off and on again.
Oh, good. We need someone to keep the lair in good working order. If you come across any corpses, just don't turn them back on. I like them that way.
She doesn't seem to
With
really
all
have a
these
great
specialists running
store
around
of
your
medical
lair,
knowledge.
You should make sure your minions still know who's in charge. Let's execute someone. Select
Boy, that
your
doesn't feel
evil
necessary.
genius. With your genius selected, simply interact with a minion to order a swift execution. Don't worry, if you happen to try and execute someone with a shred of worth, you will be asked to confirm your decision.
Okay, anybody who's not a basic worker. Wow,
That was good.
very
fun.
Ben 10.
If you perform an execution with lots of witnesses, it's guaranteed to inspire your minions to work their hardest. Give it a go.
I feel like, really,
I'm intrigued to in the name of science.
you know, my minions do have value to me. They're not, oh, well, I guess they are totally free. Look at that, lots of witnesses. Did that work?
Your meaniness.
Good enough.
You have successfully managed to inspire your minions with your show of power. Now congratulate yourself as they dispose of their co-workers' cold, lifeless bodies. Now we'll need to build an armory where minions can monitor your security cameras and your muscle minions can share their war stories.
Okay, so it feels like this is a thing you probably... Well, I was going to say if it's where your muscle minions are going to hang out, you probably want it near the entrance, but if it's where the security camera controls are, then maybe not. You don't want the agents messing with that stuff. I guess we'll just build it over here. Will this work? Is this sufficient as an entryway? Like if I build it right here.
A security desk will
We can
allow
open this
minions
up a
to
little bit,
remotely
though.
survey parts of your layer through your security cameras. Each
Which you
security
totally will
desk
have at
can
some point.
only support a limited quantity of security cameras. The current state is shown by the camera spotting power displayed on your HUD. A security desk will allow minions to remotely survey parts of your layer through your security
Just so I hear.
cameras. Each security
Again,
desk
dismissing him really
only
ought to stop
support
the
a
voice
limited
line.
quantity of security cameras. The current state is shown by the camera spotting power displayed on your HUD.
Alright, so hold on. We have schemes running out here. Let's make sure that we're getting work done. Why can I not click on this? Alright, no heat. Seems like a fine time to go make some dollars. So we've got this garden shed, and we want people to think it's haunted. Then we can charge folks money to view it. Foolproof. That's actually, like... That's not a bad idea. I don't know how you're going to make $20,000, but it's not a bad idea on the whole. Alright, scheme running. No scheme running. Probably ought to just reduce heat here for the moment. I'm sure this layer of the game is going to get a little bit more interesting once we have access to the rest of the scheme types. Like the research schemes and whatnot. For the moment, it does feel like that could just be automated. Right? Like we could write a very simple AI script to handle if heat low, make money. If heat high, lower heat. Alright. So, we now have access to a better quality of research, and it feels to me like, here we go. It feels to me like this is going to really open up a lot of space. Let's do that. It's wild how technologically complex stairs are. It's really pretty tough stuff. Alright, so we're going to need a little bit more money. I mean, I guess we're working on it as quickly as we can. So did I unlock a new type of computer console, or did I upgrade the extant computer consoles? Okay, no, we got new ones. So we're going to need... Well, we'll build some stairs over here, and we'll just set up a second downstairs command center. That's fine. We'll worry about all that stuff once we learn how stairs work. So for the moment, we have a pretty tight, like, bottlenecked base. And it doesn't feel like we're going to need a very large number of security cameras.
Put that new armory to use.
Oh shit, right.
Place 2 security cameras in your corridors. Each camera has a limited view, shown while building. Try to cover important access areas in your lair for best results.
Okay, that one can see all of the tiles that are covered by the interior door, at least. And then here we'll put up like one more that can see
Active,
the helicopter
your
entry.
Security cameras will send a live feed of your lair to your armory. Be wary, if your security desks are not manned, then your security cameras will not detect enemy agents.
Well, that seems like a problem. Yeah, I guess it's going to be a little while before we have better power stuff. So I guess let's just dig out at least a couple more generators worth of space. This really does feel like an explosion waiting to happen. I won't be able to place a third generator like this. You know what, it's fine. We are not that power short. I wasn't actually looking to see if the cameras need power. They probably do. But it's probably not very much. So let's see here.
With a functional
Schemes running. Here we go.
network, you should build a guard table in your armory.
Right, can't start scheme until the thing gets fixed. Well, I'll build a guard table in my armory in just a damn minute here. We gotta get these generators in place first. Hopefully the guard table also does not have a very high power draw. Also, man, you can really accumulate a lot of money and also expend a lot of money very quickly. Okay, guard table. Got it. Station minions will respond to agents seen on security cameras. Okay, so that does seem critical, and once again, really just like the smallest amount of space to finish the task.
To be able to quickly react to agents spotted by your security cameras.
Okay, so yeah, this stuff is important for getting agents dealt with quickly. I guess I should put security cameras out here in the cover operation too, huh? Let's make sure that we are doing that. Actually, is there a version of it? There's not a version of it for the cover operation. I'm assuming I can't place yeah, you can't place a corridor object in non-corridor space. So, okay, I guess that's the best we can do. Also, did I just see that a scheme completed? I did. Where did that happen? Scheme running. Although, actually, this scheme could be stopped. We're cool on heat down here. Right, up here? Yep, up here. What do we got? 15,000, and the only other thing up is that. One of our minions has secretly gotten far too into beekeeping. Wow, we're going to set up a really big beekeeping operation, apparently. Well, it's fine. We're at minion cap, and we'll get back there quickly enough. we have any optional stuff we can pull into... Yes, there we go. That'll help. Okay, so we have a lot of new technologies. It's not that I need to give orders. It's just saying, hey, did you look at all this new stuff? Alright, and we need 6 of those. Alright, we'll worry about all this later. I do wish there was sort of a dismiss all new notifications button. Mark as read. Okay, so this will be our level controls once we actually have multiple levels to our base. Okay, here comes the goods via the depot. Oh no, wait, sorry, that's a helicopter coming in to pick up agents who need to go out on a mission. Or minions. Agents are the other guys.
Some agents are on the way. Now is a good time to test
Alright.
everything you have learned so far. Remember to tag them, so that your minions know what you want to do with them.
Okay, so we have cameras. We have enough agents or enough guards to hit all the guard posts, plus some to just run around and fight if that is necessary. It feels like we should probably do capturing as much as reasonably possible, right? But we also probably don't want to deal with all of the agents at the same time. So, what if we try to send like one of them home
and distract that intruder.
and then capture the
Demand
other
that
2?
intruder's immediate discovery and subsequent
We have 2 cells, right?
capture.
You just take care of them one after the other. So we could run one more camera somewhere. It feels like I probably ought to, but I don't know where. Like you may be thinking, hey, it seems like super easy to deal with incoming agents via this the choke point structure that you have here. It will get more complicated than that. They will figure out other ways into the base, and some of them will be able to disable traps or sneak by them. So we do have to have a robust security network that probably includes cameras in other places for just in case. And right now I'm thinking that's maybe what we're going to do with our one other camera capacity. Set something up right here so if any agents... Ooh, it doesn't quite see the entry to the control room. But that's... yeah, that'll work. That's fine. Oops, sorry, confirm all. Alright, let's keep an eye on these agents. So we have a couple of valets running around, dealing with tourists and stuff. Hopefully one of them will grab this agent right now. Although maybe not. It does feel like we should be able to have security cameras set up out here, right? I do think it's quite strange that there's not a security camera in this area. Oh. Oh, look at that. Very clever. So they're still tagged, but my minions, sadly, do not have any ability to deal with them. Alright, it seems like they weren't able to sneak past the door. Well, here come the traps.
A trap has been triggered.
Okay, a little bit of vitality lost. Mostly what this is about is breaking them up. Valet has managed to grab that one. Will this work on the, It does, in fact, seem to work on the trap. But we don't need to go into high alert or anything here. It seems like this is very under control. So what about the other one? The other one did get walked out and did get resolved down to 0. Okay, cool. Bounce them and we'll just arrest the other 2. And our guards are doing just fine here. We are not in any particular danger. So it's going to be a little while before we can expand this room very much. Well, I guess this is a type of stone we can dig now. So we could create more space for that. You know what I would like to do, actually? Let's get at least one more medical table in here. Just in case things go a little sideways. Alright, to the interrogation chair.
An intruder has been captured.
Oh, I know. So we're still seeing 0 of 3 agents defeated. Did the one Okay, the one who lost all the resolve is just walking very slowly back to the boat. They are going. They'll get there eventually. Oh no, tickle torture. That's downright inhumane. All of a sudden, the power's no good. What happened with the power?
Research has been paused.
Why is all of a sudden the power bad? Huh, did I just place a new thing? Did I have a new right, the medical beds. Well, that's, we can deal with that. Let's just build out a little bit more space here. We're short 9? We're gonna have to build 2 generators to cover that. Sorry, turn on fast forward. Oh, also, apparently we have...
Are in combat.
My minions are in combat. Okay, hold on. We'll check that out in a moment. Oh, right. Operations. Can't launch new operations. Low power base. Is the problem that the holding cell no longer holds the enemy agent? Yep, it sure is. Well... He's getting all this information. Somebody do something. Alright. Back in the cell with you in just a moment here when the power is back on. They're dropping stuff, right? They're not dropping stuff. Just get one of them down and I think it should probably get the power back up. Yeah, alright. We're exactly at acceptable power. And then the other one, when we get enough money, we'll be fine. Okay, now let's deal with this other one. We probably have some optional objectives that we could claim here. No, in fact we do not. Well, we're working toward a bunch of them anyway.
Intruder has given us that.
What I need is a strong right hand, a devious intellect worthy of helping me on my quest for world domination.
What about me, boss?
You're not strong. You're barely even an intellect.
She's weirdly happy to be saying that.
No, there are plenty of criminal masterminds out there in the world. Let's get one on the payroll.
Payroll might be a problem. We're definitely having some payroll-related issues. So we have 27 heat here right now. We could do like a small money-gathering thing. This will gain 20 heat, which is not... Yeah, that's not a problem. And then we'll manage heat after that. Alright, well, we have a new side story incoming. But probably this is where we're going to call it for the moment. Thank you all so much for watching. Slowly but surely, brick by brick, we're going to get through this tutorial and into the part where I am actually in control of the direction of the game. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we may even get all the way there. And we'll see you then.